For anyone that doesn't know, basically what happened was I played Pokemon Go in 2024. Cringe, got me. Anyways, the grass type's name is Grookie. And I saw that and I went, if someone called me that, I would think they were calling me a slur. Let's be real here. And that got me thinking. I bet there's so many Pokemon out there that have crazy names that are totally just, they sound terrible, sound bad, and I want to go through them. So we have a lot of Pokemon to go through. Hope you guys are ready. Let's just go into it. We've got Bulbasaur. Now, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. None of these are really speaking. I think the first one we got is Squirtle. If someone was like, this is the thing, right? I was talking to some friends today, and I was like, I could see someone being like, hey, my girlfriend, she's a Squirtle, you know, in like a gross kind of way. So I think Squirtle makes the list. We got Squirtle. I think Squirtle, a couple people might be offended, you know? It's not something that would be used like crap, but I think some people would get offended at being called a Squirtle. We continue on. Wartortle, no. Blastoise, Caterpie. This one, I could see it a little bit, right? Caterpie. Imagine someone was like, dude, you're so lame right now. You're really being a Caterpie right now. It just sounds like cat and pea. And I feel like that's a kind of a mean thing to call someone. So I'm going to add that to the list as well. I think Caterpie, though, would be like crap. Like, you'd be in kindergarten and someone would call you a Caterpie. Let's be real here. No one's getting truly offended by this. This is what you say when you're like 5 years old. Next, Metapod. Nope. Butterfree. I think this one for sure goes on the list. It just sounds like it's like you see a bigger person walking down the street and you're like, whoa, calm down, Butterfree. No, actually it'd be the opposite. You'd see like a super skinny person walking down the road and you'd be like, oh my God, we got a Butterfree right here. You know what I'm saying? A couple people would be offended. Same thing with Squirtle. More Pokemon. Weedle. I could see Weedle. Like, what if you have a friend that's like a big, like, really into the, you know, the Jane, you know? Jane. You'd be like, dude, you're kind of like a Weedle right now. What if you're slipping up on some memory things? Dude, I didn't know you were such a Weedle. I could see it. But again, I don't think anyone would really be offended by this. Maybe a couple people offended, but no one too crazy. Ekans Arbok, I think we're still good. Pikachu, Raichu. Pikachu? Here's my thought on it, right? Like, what if you're like, hey, you're kind of a Pikachu. Like, I want to take a Pikachu. Like, that's a joke already. But that's kind of like crap. It's definitely nothing too crazy. Sandshrew. Let's be honest here. Pretty dangerous. Pretty dangerous. I feel like it's dangerous whenever you, like, you're a Sandshrew. You know? That sounds a little rough. That sounds pretty rough. If someone called you that, you know they're, like, I don't think you should say that. Me saying it twice, I actually don't think you should say this word. You know, let's be careful on this one, guys. Bullpix, Ninetales, Jigglypuff. I mean, let's be honest here. Jigglypuff gets to be on the list. It's the opposite of Butterfree. Let's be honest here. A couple of people would be offended by that one, but it's not too terrible. Golbat? No, we're good. Oddish, you know, this one gets on the list because you could call, you know, it sounds like you're calling someone odd, but that's like a baby. That's a baby word. That's like crap. Venomoth, Diglett. Ooh, Diglett. Dugtrio. Diglett sounds a little, the more I'm saying it, the more I wish I wasn't saying it. You know what I'm saying? I think Diglett gets to be on the list, but where does Diglett get to be on the list? I think it's below Sandshrew for sure, but like Diglett, I think is a top tier. You know, it's not the cream of the crop of saying a word, but it most definitely is something you wouldn't say very often. But more than a couple of people would be offended, so I think it gets to be up in here. Mankey Primeape. I think Mankey gets to be on the list. Mankey, though, I think Mankey's below Diglett. You know, it's a little bit above these ones because, oh, Mankey, you know, I could see that being in. It's like, oh shoot, oh dang, you know? Oh manky, dang it. Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke. I mean, Slowpoke, that's an actual kindergarten insult. So, you know, we gotta add that to the very bottom. Children would already say this, so definitely gets to be added here. You know, Slowbro also gets to be on the list. It feels weird to double up because it's just because of the slow part, but I'm down to do it. Dodrio, Seal, Dugong. Ooh, whoa, whoa, Dugong. Ooh, I don't know if I can say it more than that. I don't know if that's a safe word to use. It's definitely above the two bottom tiers. Dugong. But how would you use it? Dugong. I think it's a top tier word. I think it's in the same tier. Dugong. I think it fits in here. Like, it's got the same amount of hate. I just think Sandshrew is a pretty hard one to top, in my opinion. I don't know, but maybe I'm wrong there. Grimer. You know, Grimer's a good one. A couple people would be offended by that one. You're a Grimer. You know what I'm saying? A couple people offended by that one for sure. Muck, Shelder, Cloyster, Ghastly, Haunter. Ghastly, I can see. Ghastly, you know what? Ghastly's like a childhood insult right there. Let's put it here. Aerodactyl, Snorlax, Articuno. Zapdos, Moltres. Moltres. I like that actually. Hear me out. Imagine you drop something on your foot and it kind of hurts, right? You just be like, Moltres. You know? It's got the right power behind it to kind of sound like a switch in for another word you'd insert into that scenario. So I'm down for Moltres. Trickerita is something you would say to a girl at a bar, and she would give you a fake smile and walk away from you. You know what I'm saying? A couple people might be like, really, dude? Really, dude? Really, dude? Meganium. Is that how it's pronounced? Cyndaquil? Quilava? Quilava! I think that fits. I think that fits in the same thing as Moltres did. Ladian. Spinarak. That sounds kind of hateful, doesn't it? Spinarak. I'm gonna add it to the list. I just feel like there's some hatred behind it. Spinarak. But I don't know how it would be used, but I think it gets added to the couple people offended list. I need to think more on that one. Lantern. Chinchu. Ooh, I'm not liking that one actually. Going back on it, my brain had to take a second. Chinchu. Ooh, Chinchu. I think Diglett goes up. I think Dugong. I think this is how it goes actually. The more I'm thinking about it. Mischievous. Unknown. Wobbuffet. Giraffarig. I see it. It's not as bad as some of the others, but I think it still makes the list. Giraffarig. I think it gets some. I think it gets occasional use for sure. Pillow-swine. You know, it's just got swine in it, and that's enough. That's enough. Pillow-swine to make it a couple of people would be offended. Delibird. A Delibird. Yikes. I don't think you should call anyone a Delibird. I think it's the same level as these ones. Lugia. Ho-Oh? Ooh. A couple of people would be offended by that. Ho-Oh? Ho-Oh? Zigzagoon. Linoon. Zigzagoon. I mean, it's got goon in it, so it's got to go on the list, right? I think it deserves a spot for that. Occasional use for sure. Dustox. A couple of people would be offended by that one. Lotad. Lombre. Ooh. That one feels a little too close already. Lombre. A couple of people are offended by that one. Seedot. Nuzleaf. Shiftry. That person's kind of shifty. I'm in for it. Couple people offended for sure. As a real nose pass. Ooh, nose pass. Nose pass. I think for sure gets a good spot in the couple people offended. Whalmer, whale lord, whale lord. I could see that. Couple of people offended by that one for sure. You're whale lord. I wouldn't want to be called that. That's for sure. Laleep, Cradilly. Ooh, I kind of like that. Cradilly. I don't think it's like bad, but you know, I think this has occasional use. Is not like a bad, you know, like a terrible word. You just say cradilly, snorunt. You know, I feel like kindergartners would call each other that. You're a snorunt. Or like a parent would call their kid that. You snorunt. Torterra, chimchar, Monferno, chimchar. I feel like a couple people would be offended by that one. Chimchar. Monferno, Infernape. Hey, you can't get much worse than that. Let's be honest here. That's a top tier. That's a top tier. Burmy. Burmy. I'm down. I'm down for some people might be offended by that one. Burmy. Burmy. Chingling. Oh my god. I don't think I actually don't know if I can say that one again. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That one's going to the top. That's a fast top right there. Garchomp. Munchlax. I don't like this one, so let's add it to the list. That feels like it's a list deserver right there. A couple people offended by that one. Arceus, Victini, Snivy. I feel like Snivy would be in a slightly, you know, a couple people offended for sure. Simipour. Ooh, your Panpour. Ooh, no, that one's going on the list for sure. Panpour. Yeah, your Panpour. Tranquil. Musharna. I like that one. I feel like that one you could use a little bit. I feel like that one goes in the occasional use. Marshana. Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr. Some people would be offended by that one. Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr. I could see it. Crocorock. Crocodile. Some people would be offended by that one for sure. I can see it. Crocodile. Dwibble. Crustle. Scraggy. Scrafty. I feel like a toddler would call someone scraggy as an insult. Deerling. Sawsbuck. Amolga. I feel like you could use that a little bit. Amolga. Oh, Amolga. Clink, clang. Clink, 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 clink. I mean, that's kind of reference like people who go to jail, right? Clink. I could see it. Some people would be offended by that. Litwick. Someone would be offended by that. You're a Litwick. You know, it's like I could see someone being like, I don't know actually. I don't know. Delphox. Froakie. I could see Froakie. Some people would use Froakie for sure. Froakie. Greninja. Bunnelby. Diggersby. Bunnelby. Diggersby. Fletchling. Aegislash. Spritzy. You're like a little spritzy. I could say that. I could see that one. A couple people offended. Slurpuff. I mean, it's got slur in the name. A couple people offended for sure. Inkay. I could see a child saying that. Inkay, like in a teasing way. Inkay. Clauncher. Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all. Not a big fan. Goomy. Yeah, I don't like that one either. That one's going in the some people might be offended to list. Trevenant. Pumpkaboo. Oh, Pumpkaboo. You know, that's like the word crap, right? Pumpkaboo. Oh, pumpkaboo. Young goose. Young goose. Young goose. I don't like it. That's pretty rough. Young goose. Yeah, that one, honestly, top tier. Gumshoes. Gumshoes. I think it fits just the same, unfortunately. Mudbray. Mudsdale. No, Mudbray's worse. Mudbray's for sure worse. Let's add it to the couple people would be offended. Pukumuku. 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 I like that. Pukumuku. Pukumuku. I could, I think that's an occasional use. Celestila. Cartana. Guzzlord. Some people would be offended by that one. Guzzlord. Meltan. Melmetal. Grookie. Yeah. This is what started it all. So Grookie is definitely getting a top spot on the list. Bad name. Bad name. Thwacky. Rillaboom. Score Bunny. Reboot. Score Bunny. Yeah, I don't like that either. I think for this one, only a few people would be offended. Score Bunny. Dreadnought. Yamper. Yamper. I feel like a child would say that one. Yamper. Yamper. Cursola. Obstagoon. I mean, it's got goon in it, so, it's got to be added to the list. We love words with goon in it. Basculegion. Sneasler. Oh, yeah, I see that one. Sneasler. Some people might be offended by that one for sure. Quaquaval. Lechonk. Oh, this is like 2010's bad comic strip kind of thing you would say. Lechonk. Shroodle. You're kind of Shroodle. That's close enough to the real, someone would call you Shrewd. I think it fits. A couple of people offended. Capsakid. 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 What? Isn't that just like pretty crazy? Tinkaton. Ooh. What if you have like a pee problem and someone calls you a Tinkaton? Pretty rough. Might be a little offended by that one. Wait, where did you just go? Oh, okay. Wiglet. Wiglet. Wiggler. Wiglet. I think it's the same tier. It fits. It's just a more gendered version of it. Screamtail? That Screamtail? I can see many ways that could be used as a top tier word. That's crazy. Jugulus? Iron Jugulus? Someone would be offended by that one. Let's be honest here. Put that right there. Iron Moth. Iron Thorns. Frigabacks. Oh, people would use that on and often. Frigabacks. I like that actually. I might start using this one. Occasional use. And here it is. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.